Babes, what's up? We are back with another video. Welcome or welcome back. In today's video we have TILBURY in the house. I have her new instant looking up palette, and if you're ready to see what's up with it, keep on watching. With this video, don't forget that I would love for you to be part of the Stephi Glam RS fam, so go down below and click the little red button. Alright guys, so we have the new Look of Love instant look in a palette right here from TILBURY, and I'm loving the outside packaging. You guys know that I'm a Valentine baby, and anything that have to do with pink and red, it's like it's made for me. Two different palettes, two different shades. Pretty Blush Baby, it's for light skin complexion, and Glowing Beauty, it's for medium to tan skin complexion. The inside packaging, it's super weighty, super luxe. Alright, Charlotte, I see you, girl. Like the whole attention to detail, the heart in the bag, everything, it's on point when you have to do with packaging. This is what luxury makeup is supposed to look like. Which some brands, baby, they gotta get it together. Put a plastic paper on the front that we just pull and throw it out, which I'm not gonna do right now because I don't want to deal with the fingerprints. The palette is $75 and it comes with 7 different shades, which they are so freaking stunning. Famous powder, if you know, you know. I have 2 shades. I've been through a couple of them already, and I really think it was the wisest decision that TILBURY and her team ever made to add the face powder in here. For real. I'll give you all the tea, and now I'm going to be showing you how I created these 2 different looks only using these 3 shades right there. I'm going to create the first look, and with my BK Beauty 201, I'm going to grab the first shade, the Brightening, and I'm going to be applying this in my whole eye like a base. So TILBURY have her own way of doing things. That's the reason why she's always putting numbers. Number 1, 2, and 3. That's her telling us, alright, this is the first shadow you're gonna use, the second one and the third one. I do use them like that sometimes, but most of the times I like to do my own thing. I mix and match, wear them alone, together, whatever. I'm gonna try to create 2 looks with what I have right here, which it's not much, but I want to give you different options. So with my BK Beauty 201, I'm going to be grabbing the Smoke Brown shade. I'm going to be grabbing my Wayne Dash eyeliner on the shade Precious Opal, and I'm just going to apply a little bit right here. Messy because I am going to blend it out. I just want to give mine a little bit more depth. With the same blending brush from Sonia G, I'm going to grab a little bit more of the brown on top of the liner. I'm gonna blend it out. Wow, I really like this look. It looks super pretty. With my inner corner brush, I'm gonna wet it, and I'm gonna go in with the brightening shade for my inner corner. Alright, so I already applied a little bit of the brown on my lower lash, and with the same flat definer brush, I'm gonna grab a little bit of the powder to blend the brown on my lower lash. So I'm really loving the first look. For the second look, with the BK Beauty brush, I'm gonna grab the brown one, and I'm gonna apply this starting from outer V, and I'm gonna bring it into my crease. With the same brush, I'm gonna grab a little bit of the powder, and I'm gonna make sure everything right here is blended by my brow bone. With my mini booster from Sonia G, I'm gonna grab the Smoke shade, and I'm gonna apply right here on the inner part of my eye. With my classic crease from Sonia G, I'm gonna grab more of the brown for my outer V. This is a quick, easy halo eye. With my jumbo blender from Sonia G, this is from the Kajaki set, I'm gonna go into the brightening shade for the center of my lid. It's dry right now, but I am gonna be wetting it. Wow, this looks pretty, guys. That is actually very pigmented. I thought it wasn't gonna show on the eye. I really thought that I was going to need to wet it like ASAP. That looks. But let's wet it just for the sake of it, just because I'm me and I need to wet my shimmers. Sorry. back with the brightening. I'm just using it to blend one color with the other, and I'm barely touching my skin. Super pretty. Back with my mini booster 201. I'm gonna grab my mini booster with a little bit of the brown to do a transition between the brown and the shimmer in both of the sides. Back with my inner corner brush from Sigma, a little bit more of the brightening shade for my inner corner. Boom. Super excited for this part. Now I'm gonna be bringing you all up in my grill, and let's give some definition to this face, which is much needed. I'm gonna grab the powder. First, I'm gonna set my lid, and I'm gonna go back and make sure I don't have no creasing in my under eye before I apply any powder. Alright guys, so let's start with the bronzer. I already contoured my face a little bit with her contour. Where is it? I don't have it here. With her contour one. So I haven't set anything yet. I only set my under eyes and my lids, which I did show you guys. So let's set the rest of my face. And let me go ahead and grab my big old brush. I like to use big brushes for powder, and the space right here, it's a little bit complicated for this type of brush, but we're gonna make it happen. I mean, no, it's really not that bad, to be honest with you. So let me just set this really quick. Oh my god, this powder, it is stunning. And I like to press this powder right on top of my pores. And do you see how it blurs them out? Wow, like, look. Can you see the difference between this side and this one's right here? Look how my pores are showing there. And look right here. So now let's apply the bronzer. Look how pretty it looks in this side, and I don't have any bronzer yet in this side. I like the definition, I like the undertone. It's very neutral. I don't really see that much orange or that much red, which that's a good thing. We're gonna go in with the blush, and it does pick up a lot. The formulation, it is very, very smooth. Now let's see what's up with the highlighter, and I'm using this little Jaclyn Hill brush that it picks up a lot of highlighter. I really like this brush. So I really like how everything looks on the face, but it's very pigmented. Like, everything is showing a little bit too much for my liking. I also picked up one of her lipsticks on the Kissing formula. This is the shade Nude Romance, and I'm loving the packaging. She is literally trying to be more bougie, more luxe. Now you can slide it up or down, and you take your lipstick out. Bring it closer again so we can put this lipstick on. Now I really like the shade of a Nude Romance, and the formulation, it's so yummy. I'm gonna be swatching Pillow Talk and Pillow Talk Medium next to Nude Romance so you guys can kind of compare the shade. This is her matte formula. As you can see, Pillow Talk, it's more pinky. This is also her matte formula. So there are 3 totally different shades in case you were like, oh, I already have Pillow Talk, this and that, so I'm not sure if I should pick that one up. I know that goes through her head every time we're getting Charlotte Tilbury's lipsticks, because in pictures they all look the same. That's not the point with this one. Stunning. They're all stunning. Now I'm gonna be giving you some swatches and some comparisons. I'm swatching the brightening shade, and it is so creamy. That shade have a lot of pigmentation, let me tell you. You can use it wet or dry. But this one right here, it's more like sparkles, like shimmer, like a topper. But it's, see, it's very sheer, but it does have some color. This is a nice brown look. Super pretty. I really like that brown. I don't know if it's me, I don't know what it is, but I'm looking kind of like 10. Let me swatch the bronzer shade. And the blush. Look how pretty this blush is. It have a little bit of shimmer, but not too much. I really like the shade of this blush. Now I'm gonna be swatching the powder, but I have the powder on fair and on medium. This is fair. I'm almost hitting pan right there. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it. And I have the shade 2, which is darker. See? Fair. The formulation is the same. Yes, this powder right here, it is this one on the shade medium, and they are the same exact shades in swatches. You can see it right here. This is medium from the Face Palette. This is the medium on single, and this is the shade fair. So I have 3 of her blushes, and I swatched them right here. I have Walk of No Shame, Ecstasy, which is very light, and Pillow Talk Intense. They don't look at all like the blush from the Face Palette. See? I have her bronzers on the shade 10 and Deep, and this one, it is the shade Medium, the one that comes in the Face Palette, but either ways, let me swatch them. So this is the bronzer from the Face Palette, this is the shade 10, and this is the shade Deep. As you can see, the one that comes in this baby right here, it is actually super neutral comparing it to this two. So last but not least, I'm gonna be comparing it to this baby. When it comes to packaging, this one doesn't weigh as much as this one. And this is the Instant Look in a Palette Gorgeous Glowing Beauty, which they have the same name, but they're not the same. So before, she used to include the whole 3 shades for the eyes, the bronzer, the highlighter, and then 2 blushes. And now she switched it up for the powder, which thank you. It gives the chance to people to either try before they commit to like a whole full powder, or if maybe they can afford the powder by herself, now they have it in the whole palette with way more things, and it does make way more sense. This palette, the only thing I'm going to be comparing is the bronzer, and it's not the same formula. The one in this palette, it's a little bit glowy. It does have like a little bit of shimmer going on, and the one in the new Instant Look in the palette, it is completely matte. As you can see, this palette of Rip look a little bit more pigmented than this one, and it is pigmented. Like, it's showing in my face a lot right now. So let me just compare it just for the sake of it, and let me swatch it right here with the other bronzers. See, it's even lighter than all the other shades. I think it's so funny that they actually added the powder in the palette, because that did cross my mind before when I got this one. I remember I was in a rush and I needed makeup, and I just needed something with everything, bronzer, blush. Like, my face was completely bare. I didn't have no brushes, nothing. So I got this, and I remember me saying, fuck, I really wish that there was a powder in this palette and it will be perfection. And now there is. Yes. It really is a great palette. Like, if you don't have her powder, if you don't have her bronzer, her blushes, nothing, like, damn, she's giving you everything right here. And besides that, the formulation of this palette, it is on point. Straight up. I'm happy for you if you don't have one of the other ones, because you save money and this is really the one you want. The ones from before, they're really not that good comparing it to this one. I do think that the next time I will go with a little bit more of a light hand, not so rough. So have that in mind. They're very pigmented. So if you don't like too much pigmentation, go slow. They are buildable, and just don't go bananas like I did, because I do think it's making me look a little bit too bronze, and that's not the kind of look that I wanted to have right now. But besides that, everything is just flawless. It doesn't accentuate my texture. My pores are looking nice, and everything in general. And when it comes to the lipstick, I'm loving this shade. I love her kissing formula, her matte formula. Pretty much all her lipsticks are yummy and super comfortable on the lips. Blush right here is even more pigmented than 3 of the ones that I have from her, which that's a good thing. And I am so happy that this shade, it is so neutral. I am gonna be picking that shade up. I need it in my life because it's super neutral. Oh my god, I just really think I applied too much. It's just a good palette to have, to just put yourself together when you're in a rush, when you're on the go. If you work a lot and you are like crazy amount of hours in an office and one spot, then this is really all you need. It does make sense. I am gonna link the palette down below in case you do want to buy it and you want to buy it through my link. That does help me and my channel. And besides that, it would just mean so much that you took your time and bought the palette through me. I love you. But alright babes, that's it. We're already done. The palette, it is AA+. I do recommend it. Super nice. You can create a lot of things with it. And yes, if you are the kind that you are always on the run, always in a rush, and you never have time to apply makeup, buy this, throw it in your purse, take off, and just apply makeup on the go. That's all you need.